Hello everyone and welcome back to the SteemTrail Gaming News. Today is the 26th January 2018. My name is Kralizec and I will be your host for the evening. As yesterday, I still have to apologize for the quality. As you can see, I'm still at my parents', but tomorrow I'll be going back to my own place, so quality should be back up to the standard quality. But let's get to gaming news. Today we got 3 stories for you. First is about the possibility of Fortnite coming to the Nintendo Switch. Second, we're going to talk a little bit more about Intel, Meltdown and Spectre, but this time hopefully in a positive manner. And last of all, we're going to talk about Facebook that has introduced a new monetization feature available for streamers of video games. But let's start with Fortnite. So Fortnite, you know, a massively popular online game, especially its Battle Royale mode has just been blasting it off, being essentially the only real competitor to PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, although the numbers are lower, let's be honest about it. PUBG is vastly more popular than Fortnite, even though Fortnite is actually for free compared to the few tens of bucks you have to pay for PUBG. What might actually bring Fortnite on top is if it released on the Nintendo Switch, and maybe that will happen. So Donald Mustard, who is the worldwide creative director of Epic Games, the developer of Fortnite, has responded to a fan on Twitter, which the name is Sam. You can find him at Hyped Teddy Bear, who say, "I play Fortnite on PC, but would love to play it on my Switch. Are you interested in making it for the Switch?" And Donald Mustard has replied, yes I am. Hopefully we do that at some point. Obviously that doesn't say it's being developed for the Switch. It doesn't tell when it's going to come to the Switch. It doesn't even tell if it is actually going to come to the Switch. But it actually shows that Epic is being interested in bringing Fortnite to the Switch. And, you know, this just shows how actually successful the Switch was, as many people, including myself, have been concerned whether the Switch will actually be successful enough to get these AAA developers on board. And it seems it has, because more and more developers are currently claiming, oh yeah, we want to bring our games to the Switch, because they see the huge potential market it is. We see the sales numbers for the Switch, and we see the game sales numbers for the Switch, which are also very high. So, you know, Switch is looking more and more promising to me. Though I personally would like to see it a little tiny bit cheaper. I would like to see it for $200 with taxes. That's where I would buy it. Maybe in like $250 with taxes would be okay with me, as you know, $250 is the price you can buy without tax. In most regions, some regions it's more like $300. Here it's actually closer to $300. If it went to $250, maybe to $200 without tax, I would probably grab it straight away. Right now I'm still waiting on it, but I will buy it for sure in the future. Our second piece of news today is about Intel, Meltdown and Spectre. So if anybody doesn't remember, Meltdown and Spectre have been these huge exploits that have been found in not only Intel CPUs, or more precisely, Meltdown has been found purely on Intel CPUs, and Spectre has been found just on chips all across the board. They both pose severe security threats because they essentially allowed different programs to read the memory of different programs, allowing you to essentially get access to data they shouldn't have access normally. Obviously it wouldn't be a problem if it just were random programs doing it, but obviously it have been viruses, malware and these sort of things doing it, potentially stealing your passwords, stealing your credit cards, stealing your pins, etc, etc, even stealing your personal information. I think many people have glossed sort of over that with credit cards being included in the mix, but you know, I actually think personal information maybe, for me, it certainly would be more valuable than just a credit card number. You know, you can just stop your credit card. You know, you can just say, no, I don't want to use this credit card anymore because I suspect it has been hacked. There have been payments done through it that I haven't made. And usually the banks are pretty nice to you, and they will try to help you, even refund you the money if you can actually prove you didn't make any of those purchases. And Intel has came out and sort of said that, yeah, we screwed up and etc, and the next CPUs that are in the lineup will not be affected by these exploits. This is more specifically coming out to Cannon Lake and Ice Lake, which are the code names of next-gen Intel CPUs that should be coming on later on this year. And what has exactly been said by Intel CEO Brian Kralizec? He stated this during some earnings calls. So he said, security is a top priority for Intel, foundational to its products, and it's critical to the success of our data center strategy. Our near-term focus is on delivering high-quality mitigations to protect our customers' infraction from these exploits. We're working to incorporate silicon-based changes to future products that will directly address the Spectre and Meltdown threats in the hardware. And those products will begin appearing later this year. And we know that Cannon and Ice Lake should be coming out later on this year. They're essentially, you know, just an update to the current CPUs. They aren't like something revolutionary. They're just little bit updates that has Intel been doing for years right now. But fucking finally, I really hope that, though I somehow doubt that it will be the case, that if AMD would actually be able to put some hardware changes to prevent Spectre appearing on their CPUs as well, that would have been awesome. Though, because they should be coming out somewhere end of March, start of April. I'm actually trying to research that as I want to upgrade to a Ryzen 2 CPU myself. But I just haven't been able to find a precise release date right now. But that sort of suggests the process is pretty much done, and they're, you know, starting the production right now. Sort of saying, yeah, we probably can make those changes into the dice right now. Hopefully, the next iteration of Ryzen CPUs will also include these features for Spectre, as Meltdown hasn't affected AMD. And let's now look into our last piece of news for today, which is about Facebook that is now introducing a new monetization for gaming streamers in a new pilot program that they are calling, what's it called? Gaming Creator Pilot Program. This monetization feature isn't actually similar to the way you can monetize on Twitch. It's not similar to the way you can monetize on Steam. It's actually more similar to how people, especially smaller channels, monetize on Twitch. And that is through tips. But with this new program, you don't have to rely on third-party services like PayPal. You can just use the new tool that will be included in Facebook. Obviously, the tools aren't widely available right now. They are pretty much available just for some special partners, as this is obviously a very new thing. It's just their pilot program to see how exactly it will be going, whether it needs some tweaks here and there, for example with the speed, etc, etc. But in general, yeah, why not? It's not a monetization form, and with the recent changes in YouTube policies concerning monetization, it is good that more competitors to YouTube are appearing. I'm actually thinking about switching completely to Twitch. I still need to figure out whether the new Twitch platform works well with SteemIt, you know, just embedding videos. But if it will, I will probably just switch to Twitch in a pretty short period of time. Or I might do, you know, 2 streams at the same time. And well, that's going to be it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please consider giving us a thumbs up here on YouTube, subscribing to our channel. If you're watching this on SteemIt, maybe you want to give us an upvote and follow our blog. Either way, you should comment. All of today's things are pretty much comment-worthy. And be sure to tune in tomorrow to see some more gaming news, as we are your daily source of gaming information from the gaming industry every single day. See you guys later with more gaming content.